Hello everyone. I have a little different project this week that I was working on, and I've been quiet because I've been a little stressed out over Etsy. I went to post my Louis Vuitton journal, and apparently it's against their policies. I read their policies over and over. I know the Copyright Act. It was not a fake Louis Vuitton that I used. I proved that in my videos. But yet I get silence from Etsy. They just automatically put a hold on. I've got a 90-day hold on my account. I can only access maybe 60% of any funds that come in. And so it's not really, it's been stressing me out. So when I get stressed, I need a couple of days to just kind of mope around, and then I get back to work. So that's what I kind of did last weekend, and you know, it might be sold in a different way. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. If I did appeal it, I haven't heard anything back. They say it takes 2 days. It's been almost a week, and I haven't heard anything. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So we will see. Either way, if worst case scenario, you know what? If I can't sell them on Etsy, then I will do them as giveaways on my YouTube. And because I'm trying to get to the 500, so I'd already planned on doing the small one at 500. If I can't sell it, then I will hold it and wait for the 1,000 giveaway and give that as 1,000. We'll see. You know, I mean, plans can change. Such is life, right? So spring is coming. It's starting to get warm out. Really liking it. Of course, you know, maybe me, I don't necessarily do things at the right time of year for this stuff, but there was a challenge in one of my Facebook groups about making like little shelves. And of course, I'd been thinking about this stuff for a while because if you look at my very first videos, you'll see that I was kind of making book nook type things. And so I still had some of these boxes that I was using for that. And I thought, oh, this would be a great opportunity to use that up. So this came to me, and I did all this. So this is a box. As you can see, it's got a latch on it. It's all painted to look very old and vintagey, almost like a book. And it's got a really nice tassel here that I made, inspired by Sheila Jindrish in Boho Daydreams and Randy Kirby. So I made that tassel for it, and it does unhook there. As you can see, you got this little crow, batwing, and a dragon's eye there. I did put a picture on my Instagram, you know, hinting at all this. So the latch opens, and there is a magnet there, but it's kind of useless because, I mean, this is a chunky girl. So let's dig in and see the inside. Oops, my books fell out. They were staying in so well. I might have to make another one, small one, to go in here because they should be staying in here. So as you can see, it's better to see it when it's standing up, but it's hard to do that with the video. Maybe I'll do a little video at the end and add it in of it standing. I put a lot of interesting little things here. Hope my light wasn't just in your way. I have here, I got these little cats that my friend Francis die cut out for me. So I've got one sitting on a shelf because every witch shelf, this is witch theme, every witch should have a black cat, right? So there's all kinds of little things. There's leaves in there. There's a little shell. There's bottles. This is to represent a mortal and pestle. There's actually real peppercorn in there. Little owl, and there's that's a flower. I believe that's sugar in that one. Most of these are empty and cannot move. Some things like most of the books can come out, except for these ones are kind of the bookend. So these all come out. I'll get into more detail later. This jar just has some like that dried stuff in it. A little plant, a little tiny key, and then a magic, pen, and some candles I made, and of course we've got the crystal ball going on here, and every witch has got to have a cup of coffee. So this was actually a Bailey's bottle. I took the label off. Little tiny Bailey's bottle. I took the label off. But I used to like my Bailey's and coffee back in the day. This jar comes out. It's full of little maps and newspaper kind of things. Those are real feathers in there. There's some peacock and I believe some crow and another one from another bird. This has got, I made it look like it's got dragonfly and butterfly wings in there. And then there's a little crow's skull and some moss in here. There's actually a little bit of liquid in here. It's some paint, that color. And that's some of that silica that you get in your packages. I put that in there, and that jar comes out. Most of them, this jar and this jar come out, and some of these books come out. That's all that comes out. And these actually do come off. They have a clip so they can come off easily. So these little books, just a quick gander. Yeah, I also made little books for a tiny while, but they are a good amount of work. And so I had made this one. It's a mermaid themed one, so it has little pictures of mermaid. It's in it. So that's that one. Most of them are just blank pages, kind of, glued together. I mean, it is possible some of them you could open up and scribble in if you wanted to. This one is just one on fairies that I had put together. I mean, yeah, this is just, it wasn't a very good one. It was just one I just tossed together and put in there kind of thing. Just because I felt, a witch would have old books that wouldn't necessarily be attractive to anybody else. Oops, put that in upside down. And then, there's more down here. They all come out and most of them have blank pages or maybe a little bit of writing from them. I got that from Thicket Works when I watched her videos well over a year ago. I've been doing this a year now. Awesome. I really love it. So this is the cabinet part. Then we have the journal that comes out. It fits perfectly in here. I could only make it so thick because I had to factor in this for depth. And then I put this picture of this deadhead moth in the bottom of that box. I think it looks kind of cool. And then as I said before, it all flips together like that. We'll put it aside while I show you the journal. And then, oops-a-la. There we go. So this is the journal I had made, and I got this little piece from Sheila as well, and there's one of her dangles there. And so it's not a really fancy because of the space constraint on this one. It's not a fancy journal because I couldn't fluff it or anything, but I tried to add some little details that would be interesting. There's kitty cats in here too that I embossed and put in different places. There's just basic cards, most of it. Little witch on there, little witch charm, and key card. And just this is the graphics 45 paper. I like that. I mean, with all the plants on it, of course, that would be something I would think of. And one of my journal cards I made recently with mushrooms on it, and I figured they'd also be interested in insects. So that's some other paper that was given to me. I have to think about who printed that. I don't have much of that left. And some of my vintage papers from games. And then my friend Frances gave me lots of little things. And this is one of the pages she gave me about the brain from a Grey's Anatomy. This is Pegasus Paper Company paper here. It printed out so lovely. I really like the way it printed out. It came out perfectly. And that's part of that raven again, and then part of Poe's book, those book pages. And some more basic journal cards and a vellum. Graphics 45. Stamperia. I believe that's what that one is. And some more, like I said, basic cards, just because there wasn't the space to put lots of fluff on things in here. Plant. No. And this is from the Canadian Telegraph Company. It's quite old. And then there's another kitty cat. Some more journal cards in there. And see the little bit of fluff. This is an Edith Holden page. Now, it's from the German version. And I was just nervous because it is an older book. I did glue some tea-dyed paper on one side just to make sure that it does not easily come out. And there's a snake there. And this pocket, you can tuck in there, but I also left this open. If somebody wanted to tuck in there, they could as well. And just some more of my interesting pieces from the script Learning to Write cursive book. Okay. The center page. And then I had to really factor in what I was going to put for the coming in the center page. I debated if I should put, just paper at the end, because I do like to decorate the ends of them. In the end, I did these little, this is onyx, and I did this, and it just comes just below, so it'll tuck right in there. And these are from, I used these Tim Holtz clips. They're nice and they're not very wide, so they take up very little space. And I stuck a little cards there. Edith Holden again, another little cat. And there's some more cards in here. And then I put this on the vellum. See, another little bit of fluff, not much. And when I close it up, I try to keep I put the charms at the end because you'll have a little bit of space here for them. And then there's some velvet on this one. Velvet ribbon, again from Sheila. Some more cards. This is the only thick paper clip I put in there, was this skeleton clip, but I just thought it went so perfectly with it. It should be in there. You could always put it up at the top if you want to move it. It might take up less space. Why not try that one, Wendy? Let's find out, because it's snug in there. I mean, I could not put in another thing. There's just no way, because it is snug. And then there's that on there. Bugs and insects. There's another one of the Tracy Fox tags I made with the paper clip on it. And there's another one of the Tim Holtz clips. Another little kitty cat, and there's a key charm there. You'll notice there's also a key on the little shelf there in the shelf. I did that. Tracy Fox did it, and I learned how to make things look rusty or old, and I used that technique on these paper clips and on the key that's on the shelf. This is from Pegasus paper as well. There's potions and tinctures. I didn't cut these up because I thought it would be a nice full page. You could write, well, not full page, but you can write more on it with it, like fold it like that and keep it as a journal thing there. And the same with this one. I did the same thing. I just basically left this part as one. I didn't cut them apart, so you could fold it out right on the back and then fold it back up and put it in there. Oops. It doesn't really matter which way you fold them up. And another one of the Tracy Fox tags, and a little tongue-in-cheek bookmark. Don't tempt fate. I liked her look. And then this is again the Dead Hat moth paper that I had from before, and I just did that as a fold up. So though there's nothing really, it's not a fancy journal, but I think it's cute. I like the way it turned out, and I like this fabric. I did a different kind of stitch along here, and that's the journal. And this one will be going up, I hope, on Etsy. I don't know if I can list anything right now. I had a sale, but I don't know if I can actually list anything, but I will try. If not, if I can't get it listed and the link's in my bio, then please, or if I do get it listed, I do supply the link in the description. If you are interested in this, please contact me and I will let you know. This is also basically size-wise. I mean, the journal is about 6.5 by 9.5, and then of course the box goes with it. So it's actually a pretty good weight, this box. So that's almost 7 across. And, oops, 10 1/4 for height-wise. Anyway, so that's that. That's this project done, and I'm on to something else I will be doing this week. Have a great day, everybody. Take care, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm looking forward to getting to 500 and giving something away. I like my followers very much. Everybody that comments and gives me a like, it's very much appreciated. And I hope you all take care and stay safe. Thank you.